Didn't Hunter have the axe dead? I forgot. Yeah.
What?
Hunter, you did.
What? Oh yeah.
That dude's hilarious. I love Hunter.
Oh yeah. He's great. I was like, yeah.
Hunter was great.
He's great. He got drunk after two beers, and this man goes, "Hey, I'm a cheap date." I was like, "Yeah, you are."
Hunter, you always got quips. I love it.
Oh!
Hey, everybody. We are the Normies, and we are here to watch episode 10 of Death Note, Doubt.
Fire.
Nasıl Janaya Doubt Fire, dear. We got the Death Nut here. I just saw it laying there, and I'm like, oh, it's the Death Nut.
Yep.
You,
It's when you once and you're dead.
yeah, you
like
write
a
in the
praying
Death
mantis.
Nut. That's we can see about this in unboxing.
I was
I
not
thought
there.
Death
I
Nut-
wasn't there. What is
Marquetta
it?
volunteered to eat one of these
Oh,
Death
they're like spicy nuts.
I thought the death nut was when you're like
for Death
Oh,
Note.
when
God.
you're having sex when you're old and you die, like as you're having
It's
sex.
sick.
You know,
I hope we would all die with a Death Nut.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
low key.
no.
No, that'd be
There's no way.
What? You want to die with an orgasm?
You're about
That'd be
to
the best way to go. Oh.
I'm talking about these nuts.
Do you know what he's talking about too?
The actual spicy nuts that I must. Anyway.
there's some people that
Thought it
do
was
that.
funny.
That like they hang themselves and they jerk off, and then
Back
some of
to
them
the
actually don't make it.
Back to the show. Yeah, the
David Carey.
old token choke. Token stroke.
That's what I'd write in the death note. That's how every one of my victims would die.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Don't know how. At the same time. Well, guys, back to the show. We are excited to watch now that these two tykes are going at it in the same college campus. I'm assuming. Hopefully, we get some new characters because there's still quite a bit of people in the intro. That I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who that is? Who the fuck is you and why?
And I just want to see you get more diabolical. I want to see them tear the sleeves off, tear the gloves off, just go at it. What do you guys think? Any predictions?
Go ahead.
Light's gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Light's gonna figure out a cool new way to kill people right in front of Kira or right in front of Elle, so that he's like he can't possibly know it's me because I did it right in front of him. Like he just keeps getting more and more crazy.
Okay, theory. What if L is actually somebody who had the Death Note, and now he doesn't have it anymore, so he forgot he had it?
You mean the
But he
theory that they
Also
said earlier?
traded eyes.
Yeah,
That's
we-
what they said.
Okay,
we
I'm
said-
sorry. I'm slow.
No, it's fine. I think you said the
I
traded
do
eyes.
think
I
that's a
think
good-
Spidey said the what if he
With the
forgot,
eyes.
and then I just kind of said both of those things. But I thought it
Okay.
once.
I'm sorry.
Hey man,
No, I
I
think
didn't try
that's a
to
good
steal your
point.
wins.
so I mean predictions. I think that chick might be a chick that he meets in school that we keep seeing.
That's what I was about to
You
say.
know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like it might be a chick he
Yeah.
meets
One of
at
those-
school. Maybe he might dive in the the female section of life because it's college, young men, females, and
But he's got all the magazines.
I mean,
Yeah.
they ain't
That's
comparing the
practice.
real thing, man. Let me
That's
tell you.
practice.
You should hear about
Those-
the pornosexuals out there.
The magazines went out the door when he got the real thing. I don't know. Some people haven't. I feel bad for those guys, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's a classic. If you can get off at still pictures. Anyway, this is a different conversation. But this is not a market substitute for the Death Note. Please support the official release. We're watching it on Hulu. It's on Hulu and Netflix. Actually, we're watching it on Netflix. Better subtitles. Support us on Patreon if you want to see the uncuts to this and several other shows and early access to several other shows. It helps us exist as a channel, helps us do our creative content. We're here for you guys. You're here for us. We love you very much.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and
What happened to doing that in different languages? Marquette, the next time you got to do it in Czech. Is to get all the Czech
Please.
subscribers.
Amar Bengali Bhai brothers, please tomra amader channel subscribe karo.
See? That's at least one Bengali subscriber.
Toroki shite kudasai.
There's
That's at least
some
one
bang
Japanese
Banglas out there, right?
Hey, bro, follow!
No, please. I'm here with that. Subscribe though. All right, Pat, you ready?
Yeah, buddy.
For World Cock.
Yeah.
We all kind of tightened up the buttholes there. I was like,
As soon as he hears World Cock, he's like, gotta pee.
He's been Pavlov dog. Like, I don't know if he realizes it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
He's been Pavlov dog.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're doing the intro, and his brain's like, I have to.
Like, wait a minute, something.
I'm the exact same way. Like, as soon as I get, like, if you guys, like, we're going on a 3-hour-long road trip, the second I get in the car, my blood is like, so now you got to.
Same. The worst is when everybody stops and you forget to pee.
How? How? What do you mean?
It happens to more people than you think. I can't be the only one.
Happens to
You
100
gotta
Americans every day, every hour. You just don't know about it.
God.
Thousands of people holding in their pee on long road trips. This one goes out to y'all.
And
Right.
every time I'm on a road trip, I'm anxious to get the fuck out of the car. Like, I need to step out.
Yeah. I can't stay in like that position.
Yeah.
More than like 5 hours straight.
That girl. I feel like he like invites her to start writing.
Hey, question. I just saw a Weekly show.
So unnecessary. Why risk it?
Comic book thing on a newspaper in
Because
Japan.
man, the heart attack you get is like worth it.
Okay.
What?
I said the heart attack you get is worth it.
That's dope.
It was when it came out in the Shonen Jump. It plays a lot of anime,
That's
so it was like a
terrifying.
weekly anime for however long it lasted, which I'm not even sure.
Whacking. All right.
I never thought you'd ask me to play tennis as a way to get to know each other.
Yeah, you play tennis,
When
Scott?
you first invited me to play, did you know how good I
You
was?
look like he has scoliosis.
It's been a while, but at one time I was actually the British junior champion.
What? You British? Oh my God, like you can just ask someone why
I
you're
heard
British.
try. Were you raised in the UK? But save your breath. Nothing in that story would reveal Elle's true identity, I promise you. Is that so?
Wow.
This is just a friendly game of tennis, nothing more.
You're athletic,
Fun
huh?
in it.
It looks like he hasn't used a muscle in a good 6 years. Oh shit. First four?
Oh shit.
Damn.
What did it
Oh
take
man,
me?
this boy got some game.
Went through.
You strikes first wins.
Oh!
Try hard, try first.
I love it. It's so dope.
We're under orders from L not to discuss the case with anyone, including you. I'm not asking for details here, just what you're doing and where.
What? You mean details?
People are saying that the NPA is incompetent.
The rest of the department runs away with their tails between their legs, and we're incompetent. If you're concerned with public opinion, then you'll want to suppress the fact that most of our detectives would rather let a serial killer roam free than risk their lives. Please excuse me.
Man,
Normie,
You tell him. You
what
tell him,
about this
Kevin.
dumb character? In my opinion, he's a lot more capable than we are.
Who are they anyway?
I think their names are like Young and Hideki Yuga.
They're clearly not amateurs.
Perfect on the exam.
Relax, light.
Jesus. Smartest people in the school and most athletic.
Even the news hates human nature.
No shit.
Bro,
Who the fuck wants to lose? Who that says I won't lose?
But if I do, it could work against me. I also expect me to throw the match to avoid suspicion.
Go for the dub.
He's just fucking with you, man. He's not getting along with it.
I'm going to let him.
man.
Hey, boy.
Anime, tennis.
This is better than hockey. I'm just kidding.
Damn, they got a ref out here suddenly too.
Right?
I thought it was just a spar.
He was the 0203 junior high tennis champion. Hey, what about my Ryuga? Don't tell me you haven't noticed him holding his own against this former junior high.
They're like, yeah, we can't find anything about him.
She's like a Velma type.
Like Yakami.
She likes the hot topic boys.
Man,
There's no way
Velma,
this
Yams, Shades.
Excellent form, you
You'll
two.
assume that I'm prepared to take a step closer, laying the groundwork to get to know you better. And then you're going to try and trap me by getting me to say something that only Kira would know. It only makes sense that I want to ask for proof that you are in charge of the investigation, that you are really as you say you are. So it goes without saying that the first thing you're going to want from me is...
Dad.
We'll have to go to task force headquarters. One cannot win with defense alone. To win, you must attack.
He's gonna win.
Oh!
With that super smash.
Won by light Yagami.
Alright, well, if we're going by foreshadowing rules, L's going down.
No.
Pat, you think that's foreshadowing? You think L's gonna
It's
go?
been a while since I had
L's
played
gonna
that
go down?
hard.
Take the L.
You want to go somewhere for a drink?
Pat's for light. I should have known.
Tennis match. The least I can do is answer some of your questions. There's something I must tell you. What's that? I suspect that you, like Yagami, are in fact Kira. Now, if you still want to ask me something, then please go ahead.
Bro, what the fuck, dog?
This is nuts.
You think I'm Kira? It's only a 1% possibility. I'd like nothing more than to have you work with me on this investigation.
I think that's the truth.
Yeah.
Because no matter how little he says he suspects me, It means he has grounds to prevent me from meeting anyone on the task force. Got me.
Check.
He keeps getting you, bro.
Yeah, he's checking me.
Coffee shop is one of my
That's why I think
favorites
he's gonna
in the area.
turn around and
Sit here,
smack him.
there's no chance of anyone
Unfortunately,
overhearing us.
I'm rooting for L.
I don't sit like this because I want to. I have to sit like this.
Yeah,
You see, if I were to sit normally, my deductive skills would immediately be reduced by roughly 40%.
What?
Supposing
Pavlovian make it.
Right. So please, let's talk about whatever you want to.
Would you mind submitting yourself to a test of your deductive reasoning skills?
Sure, why not?
We can begin by taking a look at these.
TV, woman, man.
Man, camera, TV.
Control just prior to their deaths. None of this information has been made public. You can take as long as you want to look them over. Please let me know what you think.
Come on, this is child's play. There's a print number on the back of each of these photographs. Clearly, if I read it the way Kira intended on my first attempt, I'd only look more suspicious. It would be quite amazing to learn that not only could Kira kill others, but could also control his victims' actions. If you line these notes up side by side and take a look at the first letter of every line, it reveals a message.
Listen to his fake as fuck voice. Like, he's doing such a good job.
But there are obvious print numbers on the back of all these photographs. Arranged in that order, we get L, do you know? Love apples, gods of death. That doesn't sound right. And based on that, it's hard to believe that Kiddo would have wanted you to read it this way.
That's incorrect. The thing is, there were actually 4 photographs. L, do you know? Gods of death who love apples have red hands.
I never made any criminal write the letter in this 4th picture. Is he stupid? But seeing as I only had 3 photographs to work with, my deduction was perfect.
No, it wasn't. There were 4 of them. If you'd figured that out, it would have been perfect. Never even considered that.
I mean, that doesn't prove anything.
This wasn't just about gauging my deductive reasoning skills. He wanted to see what my reaction would be. I'd be playing right into his hands.
Stop agreeing to do stuff with him.
Alright,
Well,
let's
you got
hang
me
out.
there. I didn't think of that. In any case, the likelihood this message will lead you to Kira is not very great.
If you were me, faced with someone who might be Kira, how would you go about establishing this person's innocence or guilt? You need to be absolutely sure.
I would probably try to get him to say something that was never made public in any way. Kinda like what you were doing just now.
What's incredible is that I've asked countless detectives that same question, and it took most of them minutes to even come up with an answer. You immediately thought of the scenario in which Kira is speaking directly to the investigator. You'll make a fine detective, Light.
But it's a bit of a double-edged sword. The more impressive my answers, the more of a suspect I become.
Yes, it's about 3% now. It's made me that much more determined to work with you on this investigation.
You can kill criminals for us.
And if I'm Kira, I might reveal myself. In other words, whether I'm Kira or not, you stand to gain either way. It's a very smart move on your part. It's true that I do have an interest in the Kira case, and yes, detective work is a hobby of mine. But I know that I'm not Kira, and I certainly don't want to be killed by him. I mean, it hardly seems fair for just one of us to be investigated, wouldn't you say? However, if you
Damn,
were
look at him
to
flip the
have
tables,
I
this is
can
good.
imagine it would be that hard for you to prove it to me. I think I'd be convinced if, say, my father or someone else from the task force headquarters was able to confirm your identity.
You sure talk a lot, don't you, Light? You have 7%.
Dang. It's just increasing more
I
and more.
remember saying you couldn't meet anyone from task force headquarters to verify my identity. I'm currently working alongside your father, as well as several other senior detectives from the NPA. You'll help us with the investigation. Am I safe in making this assumption?
Say no!
Wish. I don't understand. What's he thinking?
I think he is gonna kill the whole department, man.
Oh, there goes mine.
Or put Elle in a wheelchair so he can't deduct properly.
Some bad news.
Like, your father is...
Light, it's your
Try.
father. He had a heart attack.
What?
Light is sus. I mean, it could be reasonable that he would just have like a normal heart attack.
Yeah.
And they both got the news at the same time, and we both were shooketh.
Right? You take care of him, okay?
Well, he's still alive, so.
He had a non-magical heart attack.
So the doctors think stress was the only cause?
To be honest, I thought it was Kira when I first collapsed, but I'll be alright.
Crazy to worry about that. Heart attack or murder?
You must have added to your stress knowing that Light is a suspect in this investigation.
You actually told my father that?
Yes, it's true. He even knows that I am ill.
That's correct.
This guy is the real L. My father wouldn't lie. The very same man who's been controlling the police up to this point. If I get rid of him and the rest of the investigative team, no, let's face it, it wouldn't be that simple. I have time to sit back and watch.
Why is it so
But for
cold?
Now that you've had the chance to talk to my son, is he cleared as a suspect?
Not long ago, Kira killed 12 FBI agents who come to Japan to assist us. They were instructed to follow people connected to the Japanese police. One of these agents, Ray Pember, exhibited unusual behavior.
I need to know where you fucked up, Light.
And I was one of the people Ray Pember was investigating before he died. It only makes sense I'd be a suspect. Precise,
How do
there's
you
no
know?
else you could suspect.
He's just assuming because he's got deductive
I
skills.
find Red's deductive powers quite impressive. He's always quick and to the point.
I'd like to help with the investigation. Also, I'd like nothing more than to catch Kira so I can prove once and for all that I'm not him.
This is a time in your life when you
Right.
should be studying to become a police officer.
Come on, Dad, what are you talking about? Who knows how many years that'll take? Besides, don't you remember my promise? I would find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
I refuse to believe that my son could turn out to be Kira.
He's just
This
thinking about
doesn't
it.
seem like an act to me. Or if it is, it's too cheesy.
Kira is pure evil. But recently I've started thinking of this whole situation in a different way. What is truly evil is the power to kill people. And any person who has come to possess this kind of power is cursed.
Damn.
Not by killing other people.
Give him advice even though he doesn't know for
I think
sure.
you're absolutely right. If Kira is just a normal person, I would say that he's cursed.
But I'll be back at work as soon as the doctors let me out of here.
Visiting hours were over 10 minutes ago.
Get the fuck out.
You play video games, bro?
What would it take to get you to believe that I'm not Kira?
If you aren't Kira, it won't be necessary.
Put yourself in my position. How do you think it feels to be accused of being Kira?
Put yourself
It was one of my worst feelings ever.
What if you were to lock me up for a month in a place with no TV or any other kind of access to the outside world and keep a constant watch over me?
I can't do anything that would deprive you of basic human rights.
Like putting gang cameras in my house?
Yeah.
I understand.
Don't worry so much. Be patient. It'll become apparent to us if you're not Kira. I was almost convinced you might not be him.
6%.
Take good care, Mr. Yagami.
Oh, one more thing. I know I agreed to help with the investigation, but I don't think I'll be able to do much until my father is healthy again.
Using your father's heart
Man.
attack as an excuse.
Hideki Ryuga. He's the L I've been fighting this whole time. What is his real name?
Light Yagami.
I never once felt cursed since I picked up the Death Note. I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm going to create a perfect world.
Wow.
Honestly, I could care less whether you feel cursed or happy to have a notebook. I leave that sentimental crap to you humans. But
I love that.
normally humans who come into contact with the Shinigami have nothing but misfortune.
Not this man. He's smart.
But I have no intention.
Don't tell me this is your idea of a proposal. You people must think that just mentioning Kira's name is enough to get us the ratings we need, huh? If it bleeds, it leads. What I need
If it bleeds,
is a
it
good
leads.
freaking idiot. I don't pay you to complain. If they won't give you anything, then get creative.
Adding a reporter journalism angle to this now.
Is it from Kira?
It's a 12-page manifesto.
It's almost too good to be true. A message to the world from Kira.
I knew it.
If you do not broadcast these tapes, I will kill your company's board of directors one by one. Our ratings are gonna go through the roof. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Boy's all about them views. You can't just chase the views, bro.
It's the typical things that fuck up investigations like these. It's happening.
So I just want to say if Light was more of a proper C student, he could at least be like, dude, I got so much fucking homework to do, and I can like barely fucking focus. Like, you want me to help you catch a what now? Like, that's what he gets for being such an overachiever. He's chasing himself now.
Yeah, he has to continue to like outdo himself. He's doing a good job of being innocent.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that L is not really like seeing past it. If anything, his percentage went up like to 7%.
Yeah, but then it went back down again.
So
You think so? I mean,
after
he
they
said.
were in the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually said it, but I think maybe whatever
because
Peter is doing is working.
So
he was
you-
like, in
you
the
guys
everyone
are
was in the
rooting
car,
for
are you
L?
not?
I'm rooting for L.
I don't know what I'm rooting for. I'm just kind of chilling with Ryuk at this point.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat. I'm chilling with Ryuk right now. I'm just watching this whole thing unfurl because it's just like again.
He's evil. I don't want him to kill his dad and shit.
I'm just like,
I'm just
yeah, man,
a
this shit
lone
wild.
observer. I'm
Yeah.
just watching.
Yeah.
I just know that this is a train wreck waiting to happen, down the line, and I'm just waiting for the train wreck to happen.
No, I'm not really rooting for anybody. I'm just kind of watching it, honestly. Like it's hard to root for L. I know he's doing the right thing, but he's so weird and invasive and shit. And then I just definitely can't
How
root.
is he invasive?
The bathroom camera's on.
The fucking.
Other than that, he's trying to catch the bad guy.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also willing to break all the fucking rules to do it. So I mean, like I said, I'm just watching.
What rules?
Bro, the invasion of privacy into one's family is a bit much.
That's
they put
a lot.
64 fucking cameras.
The father agreed to it.
Okay, if my fucking, I don't care. Like that's a bit fucking much for me. And like him being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and do this. Like we're having civil rights. Like he didn't give a fuck about the job. He didn't give a fuck about shit. He just wants to catch him. Like they both are out for their own hubris. Like
But
they're both
even
doing
Elsa,
it out of like their own selfishness and not like this. Like I'm gonna protect the world.
Damn,
It's
Chris is right.
I just want to catch this dude.
I guess, but L's like he's still like I can't deprive him of his basic human rights. So,
He
like,
said that, but he also did it in the last episode.
No, but that was to him. It was a necessity, and then
Yeah.
it was agreed to. He wasn't gonna do it if Dad was just like, "Well, nah, man, that shit don't fly."
Everyone else in the
He didn't-
house didn't agree for it, and they
Man,
were
fuck
all
all
on
them people
hidden
goddamn ass
camera.
the dad.
Yeah,
It's
the
the
dad
boss.
thought it would clear his son's name. What's interesting is I feel like the dad suspected his son for the first time, or considered it for the first time this episode.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, it's
"What if he is? Let me just give him some fatherly advice. I hope to God he's not. I'm just going to give him some fatherly advice that could apply for whether he is or isn't." And
Hey
so,
son, don't do the murder.
Yeah.
Don't do the mad.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to murder his father.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
I hope he don't.
I was waiting for the other Shinigami to get here because
I know. I want to see that.
It's a
I'm curious
long
about
walk.
What's
that.
he doing?
He'll be here soon.
Not much Ryuk in this episode.
No,
either.
have you guys noticed like
Right.
when they go into their own, like L goes into his monologue and Light goes into his own monologue, like their hair color and their eyes change, and like their Ryuk or L is blue, and then Light is
Yeah.
red. But
Red versus blue.
how can you not say how? I know you guys want to say like L is the good guy because he's working for the cops. But just what Chris was saying, he's like that bad cop, like who's always like trying to just get the case done, but breaking all the rules. It's kind of like in The Wire, like the main guy in The Wire. All he cares about is his job and getting his things done, but he forgets about everything else, like the actual the life and stuff, like his kids and stuff like that. So he's forgetting about the actual human needs and shit, or not human needs, but like how to be a human versus being a guy who wants to get his goal.
Yeah, we also have to remember that they're trying to catch a mass serial killer
Yeah,
murderer. Like
he's in the
there's-
thousands.
Yeah, like it is a wild thing to think anyone having a heart attack could be tied to this one person.
Yeah.
And it's literally anyone on earth. Like if it was today,
That's true.
anyone with an Instagram or a Facebook, you're now potential I'm bored fuck withable. Like that's,
Oh my
that's
God.
fucking wild.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Which we are in a way now.
No,
That's good. Yeah, I also thought there was a couple things in this episode that annoyed me, like the journalism. Annoyed me in a way though, because it's true. The journalism thing where they're like, well, "Give me a fucking story," or like, "Let's print this manifesto." Like, fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do exactly what the killer wants you to do. And then there was the upper level person who's like in The Wire. We've seen in all forms of media. I've seen they're always like, the public's sweating me for like. Like a
Yeah.
verdict on this case. Let's rush it now. Let's jeopardize somehow. It's so annoying that like public opinion, like our need for wanting to hear the justice is like it supersedes the actual investigation. And like this shit takes time. But they were like, hey, give us an answer in like 2 weeks. Like we need it now.
What's that movie where they're trying to catch Bin Laden and like they knew where he was for like a long ass time and the chick like writes a
Zero Dark Thirty?
Yeah, I think it is Zero Dark 30. Like and it's like and people are like, no, we gotta take our time. She's, but I know where he is, and it's like I don't know.
Like, no, we got crossed through all.
Also, is Light Yagami the biggest single mass murderer of all time?
Yes.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, he murdered like
Frieza,
1,000,
what are
at
you
least
talking
1,000
about?
people. That's his body count now, right? Like he killed like over 400 in the first 2 days. So I mean, it might not be 1,000, probably like 600.
Body counts.
I mean, like one person, you know what I mean? Like,
but yeah,
even the attack on 9/11 was a group of people. Like, this is just like one single dude. It's terrifying, man.
We did notice the color thing, by the way. I don't know if anyone actually answered your question.
Yeah.
Like how their hair
Yeah.
and eyes change color. So I don't know if it's like good and evil or light and dark. obviously his name is Light, so it's a little oxymoronic.
It's the light
cool.
in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the light.
I just want to see the light.
I'm super digging this anime. I really want to know where it's gonna go. It's surprising. Don't know where it's gonna go. It hasn't done too much to piss me off. Old girl's silliness was a little silly, but
Oh yeah.
Which girl?
she
Rape
did
of
now.
Naomi.
So.
Naomi had the sillies and it goes through her life.
Right.
The scene, like, it is really, we were watching Light this entire episode take L after L, just lost and lost, and then like they're sitting at the table and he's just like, yeah, but this and this, and he flips the whole thing on him, and then like he gets to go with his dad.
So you didn't even think that there could be a fourth one. He's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you're cheating. Like, he's getting shitty. And every single time he agrees to do something with Light or with L, like, it's always like he's tricking him every
Some
time.
mind games. Like, alright, how is he trying to fucking catch me up now? I like the tennis match.
Oh, that was dope.
So back and forth.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was like just surmising each other, and then they both end up at the same conclusion.
Right.
And then we also heard of L's weakness, which is if he sits up straight, he has 40% less deductive skills.
No, if he sits down, I think if he gets
Break his
into
legs.
the relaxed state of sitting, then he's not as focused as he is in a squat.
Yeah,
That's probably bullshit, but it's probably some Zen shit.
I don't know. He probably. I mean, he was always hunched over on the laptop.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna sit up like that and see if I can do some more.
You gotta, if you don't scratch your toes, it doesn't actually work. You gotta.
These are good genes I have now. They won't break.
The shoes are actually a problem too because it doesn't let you connect with the earth.
Well, now that I'm setting up like this, my deductive reasonings tell me that you guys are gonna give us a like and then also leave a comment about how dumb I look right now. No, Serge looks worse, I think.
Yeah,
no,
well, you
actually,
gotta
Serge has got perfect form.
Yeah.
I'm
I
kind
hope you guys
of
become
dumb.
a meme.
I am so fucking cold. I can't even. Move
Yeah,
right
seriously,
now.
dude. I'm like,
What are you doing?
That's why I like feels good.
That's how he holds his films.
All right, guys. Well, all right, Chris. This is ridiculous. I can't do this.
What you guys doing?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.